Hello everybody, I said I'd check in with you after I did my Keep Fit class, so here I am. I'm going to tell you all about it. It was actually absolutely brilliant. I really loved the class. The lady, Helen, who was the class instructor, was absolutely fantastic. I was really lucky because there was only 3 of us in the class today. So I basically had Helen putting me through my paces and teaching me her circuit routine for the next couple of months up until September. So it was almost like having a session, a one-to-one session with a personal trainer, because I had Helen's full attention throughout, and she did put me through my paces. I mean, she had me doing things like squats, burpees, planks. I was also hanging on these strap things where I had to lean back, and that worked my biceps and my arm muscles, also my stomach muscles. I've got to say, when I got home, I could really feel that I had done some exercise today. I can definitely feel it in my stomach muscles. I can feel them like feeling really tight, so that's good because that's one area that I wanted to work on. I can also feel them in my backside. She definitely worked my glutes with those squats. And squats is something I never thought I would be able to do because of the problems I have with my knees. I dislocated my knee twice when I was a teenager, and it never quite went back into place. So for many years I've had joint problems with my knees, and I must say I didn't look very eloquent. Sorry, not eloquent. I didn't look very elegant when I was doing those squats because I could see myself in the mirror. But it's definitely something I want to work on. I might have to wear a knee support maybe when I do the exercises next time, just to protect my knee. But the entire experience was just so good. Helen was such a good teacher, and I felt actually really comfortable, especially with the other 2 ladies as well, because Helen introduced me to the class as a newbie, and also told the other ladies that I have a podcast, the Still Kicking Older and Wiser podcast. So that was a nice introduction. But yeah, I really enjoyed the class. I got a lot out of the exercises. There was actually quite a lot of stuff which I can do at home, and which are actually really good for my back. When I was laying on the floor, we had our legs raised up and we were moving our knees from side to side, and that actually really helps with my lower back problems. So there are a few exercises that I will actually be doing at home. It was quite, high impact. About 2 minutes into just running around the exercise room, I was feeling out of breath, and at the end of it, I did feel like I've done a workout, and definitely every single muscle in my body is now telling me that I have done a workout. But that's really good. And also, I mean, I just felt so good when I got home. I felt energized, even though I'd done a workout. My energy levels felt really high, and I felt really happy and positive because I'd been exercising. And when I went home, I actually had a really healthy lunch. I bought some fruit the other day, so I ended up having some melon and some strawberries, and some bananas with some creme fraiche, because that's what I sort of fancied. I wanted to eat a healthy lunch. So that was really good as well, because healthy eating and exercise are all part of my new Get Fit, Get Healthier and Get Happy plan. And when I was chatting to Helen at the end of the class, she actually told me that on Monday mornings she does another Keep Fit class at the Kaizen Kai Centre, and there's also a meditation class, like a yoga class. So I might actually go along to both of those on a Monday morning, because she gives a discount if you do both classes together. And I really like yoga. I used to do a lot of yoga when I was younger. It's something, again, that I'd like to get back into doing. I like the meditative powers of yoga as well as the stretching exercises. So yeah, I might actually be going on Monday to do Helen's yoga and meditation and fitness class, so I'll let you know how that goes. But for now, I'm definitely going to keep up with the fitness training. I can tell that Helen really knows her stuff, because as for a 50-year-old woman in her 50s, I don't know exactly how old she is, but I know she's in my age bracket, but she has an amazing physique, and she's a really, really good fitness coach. So I think I've landed on my feet actually by signing up for this class. Helen's actually going to go and have a listen to my podcast as well. So hopefully once I've done a few classes and I get to know Helen a little bit better, I've already spoken to her about coming on the podcast and having a chat with all my listeners, so that she can give my listeners some tips on how to get fit when you're over 50. And for those of you who don't know, I will be documenting my personal fitness journey on my podcast, Still Kicking, the Older and Wiser podcast, which I co-host with my old friend David Shaw, the actor, writer and director who played Terry, Jay's dad, in The Inbetweeners. And Dave is a huge fitness fanatic. He's run marathons, he's done walking, he does a lot of fitness training, and he does walking football. But he's encouraging me to get fitter, so I'm going to share my thoughts on the first fitness class with Dave on episode 3 of the podcast, which we're going to be recording very soon. And the other thing I wanted to say, I'd love to actually do some videos of me when I'm in the class, but obviously I didn't want to do that today on my first day, but I may ask Helen if I can just set up my video in the corner for one of my sessions and actually film some of my Keep Fit sessions for you, if Helen will allow me to, in the classes. But anyway, I'm really, really pleased. This is day 1 of Chrissy getting fit at 60, and it's been a really good experience so far. So if you're along for the ride with me on this journey, then why not have a look at what Keep Fit classes are available in your local area, and just take yourself off and go and do one and try it out and see how you feel. That's the best advice I can give you. Try something gentle and maybe go with a trainer or a class that is specifically for older people. Otherwise you might feel like you can't keep up. I mean, the ladies in my class today were probably, I would say, in their 40s, but they were definitely a few years younger than me. But I was really pleased that, at least I managed to finish the class. I didn't end up in a sweaty, huffing, puffing mess. I was huffing and puffing and I did get sweaty, but I didn't look too bad. I could see myself in the mirror. But the main thing was, I feel really, really good for doing that class, and that is the message that I want to give out to all my followers, is go and try a Keep Fit class, do something new, do a different form of exercise maybe that you don't always do, and you'll be amazed at how good it makes you feel.